We're back. It says we're live. Let's try to find second account grind. Click into it and hopefully here's us. Hello, hello. Right, I can hear myself. The mic's on anyway. Let's mute that. Craig's in the house. Hello, Craig. Let's get the chat popped out. And we'll do our usual right click, paste, and then post that. Pin the message. Hello, Cars. Hello, Daz. Thanks for hopping on again, guys. Right, let's a load of ratings. We'll see how quickly our bar starts jumping up here on the second account compared to the main account now. We should hopefully be able to get it up quite a bit, even just in a couple of hours, I would say, before we get off the night. It should be a pretty decent jump. Hello, Damien. Excuse me. Thanks for joining us again, guys. Oh, a touch of the hiccups. Dave is back in the house as well. So's Luna. Jacko Burger is back. Almost thought Scotty pulled the ninja on us there. No, I was having a wee waffle with Craig. There, so I was, before we restarted. Let me know as well, guys. My settings on the headset are slightly different than my main account. So tell me if the engine volume is way too loud for you. How's that stuff now coming across on the stream? Is my voice still nice and clear? Does the engine need turned down a bit, the mic being turned up and stuff, just so that we can try and get the settings closer? Anytime I stream on my second account, I do notice myself when I go back in, it's harder to hear me than on the main account. Sounds good. Okay, thank you guys. Right, let's get a bit of a grind going on this, I reckon. In fact, let's have a nosy and see where our bar is before we start off. No idea really where our bar is in this account. Ach, there's a shitload of ratings to be made. Will you see how quickly that bar starts moving up for us? We'll get a handful of good results. That'll move up quite rapidly this evening. Hopefully we'll be able to get that up close to the halfway mark, maybe before we end the stream. If Turbo and stuff, it's time for me now to ask Turbo, give me those DR points. Hello, Glasgow. Alf's in the house as well. Nay Bother's back. Thanks very much, guys, for rejoining. I think those lobbies on the main account too risky. I mean, so it is with our DR up there. We need all the fast guys in. I mean, so as we can have a chance of making reasonable DR on it. On this account, it'll be even a top 10 has a chance, or a top 5, top 6 will improve our ratings on this. Turbo says, get out of here. I'm not getting beaten by that shit DR. I just won and have over 70k. Turbo, are you telling me you no longer want a piece of me? Are you afraid of my speed? Huh? That's what they're going to be saying. Jay's in the house. Hello, Jay. Thanks for rejoining us, guys. Yes, Glasgow, it sounds like that, doesn't it? It sounds like he has had an underpant department incident at home whenever he's seen how piss poor my level is. Turbo, if I beat you 3 or 4 races, I'll not even need to beat you. I mean, so I won't in 3 or 4 races. If I just get a steady top 3s, top 5s, we'll see how quickly that wee bar moves up. I bet you do 3 or 4 races and then come back and look at that wee bar. There'll be a significant change in it, I reckon. Unless it's a lobby full of A drivers and all, but it'll not be. Thank you, Jay, thank you. Get back on your main account. I want DR points for free. Too risky, man, too risky. Not making anything. A waste of a real good opportunity for me to grind. I did say at some point later in the week I should stick a time in my second account and try and grind its DR up a wee bit as well. So and you can see its DR is in the low 50s there maybe. So a couple of hours here. I mean, with good steady results. Hopefully we'll be up. I mean, closer to the 70 mark. And then I'll have to have a nosy tomorrow or something before I'll get on as well to see if anyone else is going to get on. So it is, because like I say, we could have stayed there getting win after win after win. I mean, for the next 3 or 4 hours on the main account, and we wouldn't even have made 500. From Mako was in the house. Hello from Mako. Thanks for hopping in. You just haven't quite made up your mind yet. Well, you seem to be enjoying the chat, lads. You could maybe hit the like button if you have already laughed. Like, there's Turbo has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laughing. He can't stop fucking laughing, Turbo. You already like it, man. You already like it. Headbutt that shit, for God's sake, or I'll start posting sad faces. Alpha's hit the like a wee bit too early. Thanks very much. Think about it, but think about it, like, don't just forget about that stuff altogether. Keep it in your head. If only there was a chat only, like. Hello, Angela. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in. I'm feeling a wee bit peckish as well. I'm going to have a nosy when I get off later and see what there is for me to. I need something warm in me. I've got chocolate and bun sitting there beside me, but I'm not in a chocolate and bun mood. I need something hot in me, so I haven't had anything at all today. Craig, would you like to come in and say hello, just to confirm that everyone's able to hear you on this account as well, and the level and stuff is still sounding okay?
Hello.
Oh, you sound very, very low to me now compared to on my other account. How's Craig sounding there to everyone else?
That's strange if it's low. Am I heard alright, Angela?
I'm going to have to higher your voice up on my end. I'm going to struggle if I'm driving with the engine noise. I'm going to struggle to hear you. Ming Soyam, you're very low to me.
Right. I don't know if...
Yeah, Jack O'Burger says it's a bit soft. I think I should be able to change that on my side, Craig, just by going back into the chat. So hold on till I see if it changes it on the stream just by moving that wee slider on up again. Right, so balance, right, I've got it.
See, Like, I've only got my mic about halfway, so I could turn that up.
Right, well I've moved mine up to about from 25% up to just over 50. So I have, so how's Craig sounding in the stream now? Give us a wee count, Craig.
1, 2, 3. I need a pee.
That's a whole lot better,
better?
for me. It's a lot better for me. I can hear you now a lot clearer. Hopefully it's a lot louder now in the stream
And
too.
Angela's giving me the thumbs up as well, so it must be coming across
Yeah,
alright for.
good. That's
okay.
better. All good, man.
Good.
Thank you. This stream has started quite professionally. Fuck's sake, learning how to do stuff with a mic and all. I didn't get him. He survived for a moment, but he better not come over hovering in front of my bake. Why am I beating myself? There was a midgie. There was a wee midgie flying about in front of me there. I know, poor ninja skills on this account. We're not as fast on this account. We're only a brown belt, I think, on this account. Three minutes and we're in for an R1. With no risk. I don't care now, for Christ. Let's go for overall times. This is the account now to be pushing hard and taking chances, because a poor result really doesn't matter now on this account. Oh, Turbo, I'm going to be harder to beat now, you know. Pushing hard, he said, right before dying. 14 races in a row. Yes, I'm not Chuck Norris in this one. Although I'm still maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme. So, you know. Neil is back in the house. Thanks very much for joining us again. Hello, Alf, as well. If I didn't say hello, I think I did. No memory there, but whatsoever. Yes, gotta push in the next week's races and make mistakes. Like you, so as you can catch up. I am. I'll focus. If I'm starting on pole, I'll enjoy pushing, and it'll help me learn as well. It'll help me learn where the extra pace is. So as tomorrow, maybe before I get on the main account again, I'll do a wee offline grind and hopefully improve that time again. I do want a sub 7 minute. I'll be slightly disappointed. I'm over the moon with my times, like, but I'll be slightly disappointed if I'm not one of those special guys who sneak under 7 minutes. Makes a big difference. Even a 6 minute 59.999. I'll be happy with that shit. That's still a sub 7 minute. If I get the sub 7, you'll donate a tenner. Thank you, man. Thank you. No need to, like, but thank you. Oh. Oh. Turbo, you wouldn't dare, man. You wouldn't dare. This is a second account that I don't give a damn about, man. If you want to go boom booming with me, we can do some boom booming. And are you not in the process of trying to grind? You'll be quite afraid of me on a second account that I don't give a damn about, the way I am when I'm on my main account, and all of a sudden JJ hops in and he's like, I ain't gonna boom boom in this race, and all of a sudden I'm terrified. Yeah, I hope JJ doesn't threaten me with that shit now on my main account. It's been a long time from I've had that in my head where I care about DR, but I'm that high now with my DR. I care about it. I definitely, if JJ even threatens to go boom boom on me, I'll shite myself live on stream. Damien on pole, turbo on the ass area. Not many A pluses, not only four. Only 4 A pluses here, any more at the bottom? No, all A's. Oh, a couple more at the bottom. A lot of A. Drivers in though, so still a poor result will definitely lose ratings. So it will. Top 5s all day long. Mr. Ridgway's in the house. Hello, Dino. Been lurking and trimming the sticky icky today. A good day for second accounts. You'll be on yours to test the quality of this purple OG. Way too strong to risk on your main account. I take it that purple OG is some magical stuff, is it? That sounds like you're talking about magical stuff. You talk too much about that magical stuff for me. You are making me think about it all the time. Right, a quick flick through. Nothing to do. Let's see if we can find the flow again. Why would we not? Why would we not? We should be in the flow straight away. Good luck, boys, good luck. Every bottle of bubbly back home, me, you and Damien, has to be done. Has to be done. I think that there Macaroo guy was in the stream the other day as well, so the top 4 proceedings is all stream members, or stream watchers I should say. Feels a wee bit different. I'll have to check my steering wheel settings, see if there's any difference in them at all. Colin McRae came out that day. Is Damien using the hacker line now? He is. He started not much of it, like, but surely helping him a tad. I need a lifter as well. Right, come on. Oh, that felt like a nice one. Even if it wasn't. Felt beautiful. Colin would be proud. Never lifted up my foot. .36 back in watching. Guys, thank you very much for rejoining. Hopefully we'll grind this here account up quite a bit, even just in the next 2 or 3 hours, as long as we stay on for it.
Tim's back in.
Hello Tim, nice to see you, man. Turbo's had an incident. Give me that DR, Turbo. Did he just have to serve a penalty there? He did, he had to serve a penalty. Still closing in. Still closing in. It's still closing in. Come on. Come on. Still going faster than him. And still it comes down. 2.4. It's almost evening out now. Maybe better motivation again. Callum McRae. Ooh, it's good on the second account that you don't give a damn about, boys. Come on, Damien, give me some of the MTR points, man. Stretch it back up to over 3. Naballer's back in the house. Well, JT is back in the house. Guys, thanks very much for rejoining us. Damien, whole nice, man, whole nice. A nicer, smoother run around that there. A wider line into it. French guy behind. Whole nice as well. He is hauling ass alright. I'm glad Turbo's starting in front of that French guy, you know. Damien, well done, man. Hauling ass. He's going even faster. He's more speed now than what he did at the start of the week. I'm telling you, these GTRs are going to be harder and harder to beat as everyone starts flowing in them a bit better. Turbo, thank you, man. Thank you for a shit load of your DR points, man. Well, what was the overall there? That didn't feel like a bad run for us here. Must have been a half decent overall there for Damien. 14-10, 14-15. We were then 14-16. Although that's not starting from pole. So again, around about the 14-14 mark seems to be our flow. Even whenever we feel like we've nailed it, it seems to be 14-14, and then whenever we think we're a bit slower, it's very, very close. You're driving like shit. It's the pressure of a middle-aged Irishman on a second account that he doesn't give a damn about Turbo. With not many DR written either. Feel free to go to bed early, man, or you should chill out and at least hang about with us in the chat, but feel free to run away like a terrified scaredy cat and stop racing. You know, no one will hold anything against you if you just don't race anymore. Except for me, I'd remind you of that shit almost on a daily basis. You're bound to still want a piece, Turbo. I still want a piece of you, man. You just need to stop making wee mistakes. Your speed now is clearly faster than me when you're not making mistakes. You're beating me in that OP car. Or if you're not beating me, you're catching me anyway. I've more consistency than you, and that's it. You keep on dropping a wee wheel and making a wee mistake, and then allow me to get away. If the both of us have a perfect run, you win. Thank you, Sam. I'm not even going to look at it yet. I'm gonna do, we'll say, 3 races, every 3 races, then we'll have a nosy at the bar and see how much it's jumped up. That's race number 1 done and dusted. Damien had a lot of speed there in that one. Yeah, Turbo. All about consistency, man. That's the most important thing in any kind of racing game. That's kind of always been my good point, you know. Whatever speed I find, I'm usually consistent with it. I can usually do that shit lap in, lap out. Although there's usually always a period I don't know what you guys are like whenever you're in a race. Like even away years ago in the motocross game, if it was a big 30 lap race or half hour, 40-minute race or something, there would have been a period in that race, and it might have only been for a half a lap, but for a half a lap, a brain faded, and it was like I'd never played the game before. You could maybe lose 20 seconds in that wee period of brain fade. It was just like you lost your flow. I still struggle. I mean, sometimes in these races, I mean, with that as well, if it's a longer race, there's just like a small period where you're just not flowing at all. Thanks, and I'm sure. I hope also okay, Turbo. I hope I haven't missed anything important in the chat. Is everything okay with Tilly? Yeah. I'll tell you better than that. On GT Sport, if you're able to look at and see how many laps, how many people drove around the Northlife, if you looked at my stats on GT Sport, you would think that I owned the track and I lived there, the amount of laps that I've did in mileage, but it's fake. That's how I made my money on GT Sport. When I went to bed, I opened the lobby, started a 50 lap race on the Northlife, took 5.5 hours, to finish a 50 lap race, and I picked the fastest car in the game, and as soon as one person joined and went to track, I started the race. Although in order to make people join, you had to pretend it was only a 1 lap race, and then you teased someone on the track, and then as soon as he went to track, I quickly changed it up to 50 laps, and it was open for any car, so there could have been in any car that they wanted, and then I started a 50 lap race, and it didn't matter if they stayed in or they quit out. That was 5.5 hours later. You got 2.25 million. So you did. So that's like how I made all my money on GT Sport. I think within 5 months, maybe 6 months, I owned every single vehicle in the game. It was a gift, and I didn't even play it that much. Made all my money while I was out doing stuff or sleeping. Hello, Vegas. Sneaky. And you always need to do that. If there's a grind, if there's some sort of grind on a racing game, you need to figure out how to grind, how to make money without playing the game. You know, I know there's ways of making much more money than, 2.25 million. If you're playing it, if you want to get in and grind and play it, you could probably make 2-3 times that amount of money in a 5.5 hour period, but you're having to do the work yourself. You know, I just went to bed every night and started a race, woke up the next day £2.5 million richer. Before I made breakfast, started another one, and then 5.5 hours later, whenever it was around about time I might want to go myself, I was an hour, 5 million. Yeah, easy money. And a lot better than the old elastic around the hand controller, driving around walls in a circle all night, you know. I wish I had the same system on this here game as well for your auto drive. On this game, it doesn't ghost you in auto drive, you know. So like if you're in the middle of a race and the telephone rings or the doorbell rings, you can't even press pause and be confident that you're not ruining anybody's race. You have to pull off and just get out of the way. Your race is over because it doesn't ghost, or it didn't, unless they've changed that and I haven't realised yet. But yeah, your car takes everyone out then, or is in the road. 4 more minutes. She said to me, go steady on me. Won't you tell me what the wise men said when they... Craig, we question for you as well. I got a message earlier, right? And it says your Apple Pay has been suspended. I didn't even know I had an Apple Pay. I don't know what an Apple Pay is. Yeah, I didn't reply to that or click on the link. Probably hackers trying to steal the couple of pound that I have, or take my house on me or something. But yeah, I'm hoping that's nothing to do with like the YouTube stuff or the PayPal stuff. But it says your Apple Pay has been suspended, and I have no idea what Apple Pay is.
If you've never set up any kind of Apple Pay thing or that, I'd ignore it and think it's a bit of a scam or something.
Yeah, I was. That's what I
That's
was
what Angela
thinking.
said as well.
It was just in case maybe something to do with PayPal had to run through Apple, and maybe I didn't realise that it was run through Apple or anything like that. But yeah, I don't remember or recall having anything at all to do with Apple. So hopefully it's just a scam. I'll ignore
just
that the
ignore
same
that.
as all the updates on the computer. Hopefully it'll be alright.
No, wait a minute, you can ignore the scams forever, you can't ignore the updates forever. Eventually that computer's just going to say, fuck you Scotty, I'm doing this update right now whether you like it or not, and it's got to be at a time when you're needing it most important.
Yeah.
So at the end of the stream tonight, you'll be reminded because when you click the update, you can click the update and then shut down. So you just click the button and go to your bed. It'll be done before you know it.
Yeah, I know. Usually, it tells me sometimes just to turn it off. So I unplug it and plug it back in, and then it just says updating, and you wait like for 5 or 10 minutes. Well, I usually wait that long to do that. Sometimes it could take 20 minutes just updating the whole pile of shit.
But that's been weeks that you've been telling me about this. There's probably not just one update. There's going to be a fucking queue of updates.
I know.
Right.
Hello, John, in the house. It's a scam. Apple payment system. Yeah, I thought so, John. I mean, whenever it came through, I was like, no idea. I actually typed that into Google as well. What is Apple payment? And nothing really came up there. I mean, to make me think, right, that must be hooked up to my PayPal or hooked up to my YouTube or something. Scotty is a tech titan. Thank you very much, Demo. Sam, night man, if that's your way. Hopefully I haven't missed you. Hello, chicken as well, if I didn't say hello. Alf has been doing work on the house roof the last few days there. And on the hottest days of the year so far. John has been here all night on the both streams. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for hanging about with us. This has felt like a long wait in between this one. How's Key getting on in America? Has he been annihilating everyone all night over there on his USA account? I believe it's a lot easier over there. Leah says she was a top splitter on her American account. Thank you, man. Thank you. Starting in pole. Damien's gone. Rodavinto's here. He's an A+er. Yeah, we'll take your points if you don't mind. Haydon is in the house, an A+er. Max is in the house. Yes, give me your points, boys. Give me your points. Any more sneaky ones? Yes, there's another one down the bottom as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 A+ers to steal points on. Turbo, stay back. Please. You know. We'll always be as polite as we can. Pretty please, Turbo. Drop yourself a wheel. But don't drop back out a second, you know. Slow down, ancient pleb. He had a bit of pace earlier. So don't just let him drive past you. I have the need for speed, says Rodavinto. He's counting us like sheep. You're going down. Bring it on, baby. I'm right here. Come get yourself a piece. Ginger's in the house. Well, hello, Ginger. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in.
Big Jerry's in there as well.
Hello, Jerry. Nice to see you. Jerry, I seen you were on earlier. Got a wee notification on the last stream. What were you playing? What were you streaming this evening, sir? I see you've been doing a wee bit of the Grand Theft Auto. Are you going through the whole storyline in it? Is that what you were up to? Good luck, Turbo. Oh. He's coming for us. Turbo, we need your wee mistake, please. You always do, just a wee apex miss or something. 3 times he gave us back there. He's going to be right on the fringe of it. And then hopefully he'll fuck up the carousel and hand us back a half a second. If you would please, Turbo. Could I order a turbo mistake at the carousel, please? Thank you. And I placed that order well in advance, Turbo, you know. So like it should be delivered on time. He's hitting it. Go away, you dirty dog. What do we reckon? You going to give me half a second there? No, only a couple of tenths. Only a couple of tenths to give me.
The Bungaroo is in.
Hello, Bungaroo. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for hopping in. Oh, he's giving me a mistake. Thank you, Turbo. Thank you, man. You're a wee gentleman. Now he has to push even harder than ever before. So another mistake. Very, very likely. Whilst I'm out here cruising granny style. The apexes are so easy at the front here, Turbo. With 2.4 lead at the moment, man. You'll only get me pushing those limits if you get down to under 2. He's doing his fucking best to do that shit as well. Telling you the man's quicker than us, the man's more pace than us. He just keeps on handing me a wee mistake here and there. .5. Is Turbo below the 7? No, he's very, very close, but he has improved his qualifying. He was probably over the moon with improving it until he's seen that I improved as well, and he'd be back trying to improve it some more. Be surprised if he doesn't as well. Again, he's going to be very close to the slip. And Pleb's coming with him. Colin came out that day. Again, just around the 2-second mark. Going to be very, very close by the time we get to a good section for us. He's going to be either in it or on the fringe of it. And if he gets his, Pleb is going to get us as well along the straight at the end. Down to 1.8. Could I order another wee mistake, please, Turbo? Anywhere at all. Doesn't have to be at the carousel this time, even before the carousel. Ooh! Oh! Oh, the race is on now, Stephen. The race is on now. Thank goodness. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, I got lucky there. I got lucky there. Just out of it. Oh, he's on the friends. Leave me alone, man. He's gonna be in it. He's gonna be in it. He's giving me a tenth. Another 2 tenths, please, Turbo, in the next corner, if you don't mind. The race is on. Is your man still behind him? Look like he might have dropped your man. He has. He's dropped your man. Can Turbo hold it together as he gets a whiff of slipstream? Come on, big coconut, Stephen. What do we reckon, Turbo? What do we reckon? How'd you get it? He's still clinging, he's still clinging. Come on, come on. He's in it, he's in it. Oh, we're trying, we're trying. He's back in it with us again. Come on, push, push, push. Oh, we're sitting duck. We're sitting duck. Don't think there's much we're going to be able to do. Risk it on that one. And up to 1.2, he'll be back down to a second though by the time we get to the next corner. Come on. Oh, that's not good either. Come on, come on. If he nails that, he did nail it as well, did he? Oh, 1.9. Come on. Come on, get a slot. Come on, get a slot. We do get a slot. As he comes over, I come back over here, Turbo. let's see, out of curiosity, I watched Key stream back the other day, and Key reckoned when I was having my wiggles, it was slowing me down. Let's see if not wiggling, because when Key was that far behind me and I'd done 2 wiggles, he ended up with a chance of side by side. So without a wiggle, or we're better off not having a wiggle, he's going to come at us rapidly fast here. You're on a main account, boy. I'm on a second account. I don't give a damn about. Defend the bollocks right out of this stuff. Oh, whack a second gear. Don't get me slowed down. Oh, he's tried hard. Get away to the outside of yourself. A big, slow ass, sexy car in the apex. No, don't do that shit. I'm squeezing you. Take it. Take it. I'll give you my DR. That was a wee bit cheeky. You're lucky. You know, but I could have had you. You know I could have had you. Well done. Nice race, man. Nice race. You deserved it. You deserved it. There's a couple of points for you. There's a couple of points for you, Turbo. It was going to be too embarrassing to have him drive around the outside of me without doing nothing on him, you know. I was just like, no, you're not doing that. And then I realised that he deserved it. You're sweating. Well done, man. Hauling ass, hauling ass. If you cut them wee mistakes out, I've not got your pace. I've not got your pace. You are in an OP car. Like I'll remind you that you're in an OP car. But yeah, you're quicker than what you were at the start of the week for sure. Tim says, Scotty, you're too soft. You wouldn't like Turbo when he's angry. I've heard you wouldn't like Turbo when he's angry. Scotty, you dirty dog. You ruined your perfect run. Sorry, man. Sorry. I had to. Last corner, man. The boss was disappointed with me. I didn't take that stuff. He thinks it probably would have been illegal and would have received a penalty, you know. But do you not think I was a beautiful wee gentleman at the end? Slowing down, letting you beat me. You know I could have beat you if I really wanted it. But I didn't. Plenty of DR points there for me. Well done. Good race, man. Good race. And you kind of made a mistake as well there. You gave me a mistake on the first lap too. You know. And then still got the speed to hunt me back down. Race fans in the house as well. And Matthew, did I miss a Matthew? Hello Matthew. Thanks for hopping in. 56 people in the house. Thanks very much guys for hopping in. Feel free to hit the like button. Apparently it's pretty good. Rodavinto only 5 seconds behind there in the end too. Bob, is that our Bob? Excuse me. Hello Mr. Brush in the house as well. Nice to see you, sir. Right. Back out for another. And after the next race, I'm tempted to look at the bar now, you know, I'm tempted to look at it now. Look at I am. I'm going to look at it and see what it's did with 2 races down. Not really done nothing. Sure it had. That was disappointing. That was. Still looks exactly as it did 2 races ago. 14:14 best time so far. Is that what the overall was there? And that's from second, the Turbo as well. That's from second place, man. Remember? I think 14:14 has been my best overall as well. But that's from pole. So like 2 seconds of a difference there. Ginger says, this is so much fun. I hope I'll have the pace to put a good time trial in. Are we maybe going to get to see you in any races? Is JJ sub 7? Yep, he did. And JJ got, there's the ranking board there. JJ's got a 59.7. So he has. Although he's not been brave enough to race, you know. He's a time trialer. Tomorrow, we might get to see you tomorrow. What car have you been using, Ginger? You're in the G70 as well, so you're enjoying the G70. I mean, have you tried the GTR? What did you think of it? I do not have the same pace in the GTR as what I have in this car. Hello, Emery. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in. Luna will be on tomorrow. You're transferring to PS5 at the moment. Congratulations. Enjoy the PlayStation 5, sir. Come a little closer. How long have I got? 8 minutes. No, I may. Wait. I felt a rumble in my belly there. I thought to myself, oh, do you need to go to the bathroom maybe? Tim, is everything okay with Tilly, man? Apologies if you already told me earlier there whenever I asked you. I'm looking at the chat now. I seen cars. Saying I hope she gets better soon or something. Hopefully everything's alright. Cars is back. Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Do you reckon Turbo had some cheeky legs? No, Dave. I know. It's strange. It's strange, man. I hope everything's alright. I hope everything's alright with him. I've not heard anything from him at all. That was a couple of weeks now, or a week and a half at least. I was hoping he was going to be able to get me sorted out with some stretching yoga material, but I've heard nothing from him at all. She's been at the hospital. Oh, hold on, Tim, hold on. She's been at the hospital for the last 6 hours. Maternity unit. We'll have news soon. Fuck me, Tim. Oh man. I hope everything's okay. Did she go to the hospital because she was in pain, or was there blood or anything, or? Wee man's on holiday. Oh, did you hear him saying he was going on holiday or something, right? Yes, Tim, hopefully everything's alright, man. Hello from Echo. Have a great evening racing for DR on an account you don't give a damn about. Check in with you later. Thank you from Echo. Thank you, sir. Bad pains in her tummy area, but baby's absolutely fine. Good, Tim. Thinking about you, man. Thinking about you. Hopefully there's no complications or anything there. Oh, it's just a guess, because it's been a while. I hope he hasn't perhaps been sorting someone out with some yoga material and has ended up being asked to put his hands behind his back. Message him on Instagram. No, because if he has been asked to put his hands behind his back, the officers may well have his Instagram on his telephone, just waiting on people like me ordering stuff, so as they can come and put my hands behind my back as well. I'll let that settle. That's what happened to away years ago. I mean, a boy I used to get off like every few months. There was no answer coming from him for ages, and then all of a sudden it was boom, here's my new number. And then whenever I got speaking to him, he was like, hi. He said, oh, don't be messaging that number anymore. He says the Beatles have that. Read the flippin' chat. That Dublin Dave out good. That's not even for me. That's a wee bit embarrassing. It's not only me who misses the chat. This stream is helping you not tear your hair out. Thank you, man. Good to hear. Her battery is going on her phone now as well. She's not got a charger or anything weird. Someone will have a charger in the hospital. There'll be someone in the hospital. They'll be able to plug it in for half an hour or something for her, I'm sure. Get a bit of a charge going. Yes, he might have been going a bit fast on the magic carpet. Just over a minute to go, and we're back in for another one. We've got that Grove Street guy on the friends list on the second account. He's a streamer as well, isn't he? I've seen a few, or been advertised. A few GT streams or videos or something, and I'm almost sure the name is Grove Street. Jay says, wee man sounds Scotty. Well, he was 3 days ago. Good. Glad to hear. He was dog sitting and playing Assassin's Creed. Nice. I maybe will message him on Instagram now that I know that information. Or Bob, have I got Bob in the house? Bob, are you hanging about with us at the moment? Because Bob could maybe get me sorted out with a wee bag of it. Back again. Turbo will be more confident than ever now after hunting us down there, and he knows he's quicker. He just needs to stop making mistakes. I might have to start talking more shite to you, you know, Turbo, to force those mistakes out. if you win this one, that's you on a streak. I'll definitely need to come up with a sneaky plan to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. We can't have you starting to dominate me. You'll just end up overconfident. We'll not beat you the rest of the week. Bob's right. That's Bob and P12. Is Bob streaming? Is Bob streaming himself? I'll have to have. I'll message Bob or something and see if he can get me sorted with a wee bag. Yes, thank you. Good luck, boys. Good luck, Turbo. Nor good one, please. Mr. Power's here as well. Hopefully, we'll not see him, but... Oh, one more time. Excuse me. He's muting me. Good luck. Don't be wondering what I'm talking about. Know what I mean? I might not even be saying anything to you, Turbo. It could go against him, you know. He might be sitting there thinking, I wonder what he's saying. Not a good first one for us. It's closer than ever. There's rumours that he's OP now. He's got a bit of confidence. I've been complimenting him too much, you know, telling him. You see, I'm like that. I try to build people up so to make them as fast as I can go. I maybe shouldn't have done it. He's too fucking fast now. I'll have to start knocking him back down again. At least he's not bringing Pleb with him at the moment. Now the race is on from the start of this one in the slip. Just out of it, just out of it. We've not really been making anything on him now around these here. It's literally only the wee left-hander at the end of this section where we seem to be making a couple of tenths on him these last couple of races. Right, come on. Agent Plebs away. I'll take those DR points, thank you very much. Let's just try and push and drive away from him. Knock a bit of confidence out of him again when he turns his mic back on after the race. If we drive away, we'll tell him we were only messing about with you the last race. But we're feeling a bit sorry. Not a good car sell for us. No, he clunked ways around there. Usually always make a tent or two. What is that, man? What is that? Not speaking too soon, because he hunted us down in the last race. Yeah, definitely, Bungaroo man, definitely. I think I've got a 58 in me, to be honest, after. Yeah, I do. I know I have a 58 in me if I put it all together. But it's alright saying you have it in you. Hard to get it out of you sometimes. This wee corner here is always tempting to do some Colin McRae on, you know. Yes. A bit deep. Still half decent momentum around it though. Oh, he made a mistake. LFC behind now. Grandad Andy is in the house. Hello Andy. Nice to see you, man. Hope you're good. Thanks for having in, sir. Ooh! Keeping on pushing. I want to beat that 14-14. A poor drop Indy at that lap, but a decent exit from it, which is the important bit. This feels like it's been a steady run. Can't really remember what happened at the initial part of the race, the very start of it, what it was like, but it's been a nice smooth run from then. Oh, I want the 14. Oh, a wee bit of time lost, like, but still risking binning it, pushing. That's it, done it, dusted, don't crash. Ooh, oh my God, it's all right, lads. There's nothing to worry about. I had it under control. I know. I mean, what's that smell? I made it shit the pants just a wee bit, but it's under control now. No, it is. That was a good run. How much do you think we lost there? I don't know. We'll see what the overall time was. I think we might have been on for a personal best there without that. Hard to tell. Maybe a couple of seconds there. Not sure. Well, again, would have been around about our 2:14 mark, and that felt like a push. Not really making a whole lot more time. Almost as fast in granny mode. I mean, just whenever sometimes granny mode is the way to drive, so it is smooth and fast, and then you don't even feel like you're at risk of dying. Like I was at risk of dying there. I was pushing hard, pushing my limits, and not really. Like, I don't think we lost. over 3 seconds there. Maybe at the start of straight like a drive might have lost 3 seconds, but certainly for taking that many chances might have only been a tad quicker than the 14. That could have been a good clip. Clip that if you want. We saved it. We don't have to die in every clip. There should be good clips as well, guys. So there should. Badass saves, you know. They don't all have to be bad and humiliating. So they don't. Thank you, Turbo. Thank you, man. I pushed there, man. That was like maximum push there. I had it in my head. I can't remember how the start went. You were like in the slipstream or closer than ever at the start. So you were, but I don't recall a real poor run or anything. Pushing the whole race. Almost died as well. Almost died and threw it all away at the end. Scotty at 90k yet? No. Second. I count Bob. Damo, were you in the race? Damo in 12th place. Hello, Damo. Give me those DR points, boy. Didn't even realise Damo was in the race. Only 26 seconds behind us as well, and you can probably take away 10 of those there just because of where he started in the race, maybe. Turbo, Max, LFC. Hello, Spooky. How many miles have we done today? Not sure, man. Really not sure. How do we test that up here? Daily workout. Sure, we're only on this account. 134 miles on this account. But a load on our account as well. You pushed the limits, kept nailing the first couple of sectors until you messed up. You had me fully focusing there. Whenever you told me that you were muting me, I was like, right, well, let's do that shit ourselves. Let's just fully focus and try and drive away from him. Read the after party at the after party. Ah! What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss at the after party, Damo? Were you handling it? Were you starting rumours about me? I missed it. Would you like to tell me in chat? Or is that just something that I'm never going to know? Scotty, I'm going into race C on your main in the GTR with the hot dog livery on it. Nice, enjoy yourself. Yeah, Spooky. I jumped over on this account not even that it's too risky on the main account. Not really that worried about the risk of losing. But no real way of improving DR. I mean, without Key and all our fast guys in the lobby, you know, if you have Key and Consta and all, and I mean Coque Lopez in the lobbies, then a top 5 or a top 6 and you're okay. You might not make anything, and then 3 or 4 races in a row, you'll hopefully get lucky. As long as you stay alive, you'll get lucky. Kale, maybe Bennett, or fucking Coque Lopez will make a mistake or something, you know, and then there's extra points there to be dove upon like a dog on a piece of meat. That's gonna do, Damo. Too much excitement. Wadaddy is in the house. Hello, Wadaddy. The new Civic Type R is a badass, boys and girls. I haven't even tried it yet, although I'm hoping it can't be any harder to get gold. I mean, than what that SF19 was. That SF19 car was very, very... The faster the car, the harder it'll be to get a gold in those wee challenges, because the fast guys... a whole lot more time to be made, you know. The faster the car, the further you are off the pace while you're finding the flow of that car. Sometimes you can be like 3-4 seconds off the pace, and you're thinking, fuck, I'm going fast, and then all of a sudden, an hour, half an hour later, it's like, oh, that corner's flat out, don't even have to slow down for that corner, I'm not meant to brake there. It's like there's just so much time to be made in the Group 2s, I find that. You had gold time on your third lap of the day, and were you well into the gold, Craig? I mean, do you think that that'll be you golding it at the end of the week? Like, are you easily into it? Damo says it's easy peasy as well. Good to hear. A nice way to make money. Oh, I got a bit excited there. I thought I had 18 million. I'm on my second account. Oh, I'm not even signed in. Thank you, Ed. I'm not sure about taking it by storm, man. I'm not sure about taking it by storm, but it's always lovely to have some people in keeping me company. A bit of a waffle. Who would have thought that people wanted to watch me playing my PlayStation? Should need to improve more to keep gold. But that one seemed easy, yeah, on your third lap. Yeah, hopefully that's an easy couple of million then. Should maybe try it on this account and on your account. If you open a second account, do you have to do all the menus again? You do. I mean, but you don't have to grind through it. You know, if I knew, I'd have done it the same way on my main account. Pick the easy peasy level. The super duper easy peasy level. And don't be embarrassed about that shit, because you just want to get through them as quick as anything. And don't actually do any races that you don't have to do. If you have money and there's cars that need unlocked, just go and buy the car. That's what I done on my second account, because I wanted to open up the online bit, and then I just stopped doing the books, because that's really probably all you're wanting. All you're wanting is to grind through them as quickly as you can, just so as you can play online, which is on book 9 or book 10, I think. And I only had to actually do maybe 3, maybe 4 races, I think, and I just bought the rest of the cars. Although I did have 1 million free that Mr. Turismo gave me because his game was shite, and he apologised basically and says, here's 1 million for everybody. So yeah, I don't know for sure if you'll be able to do that, but even if not, you'll be able to, I mean, just grind until you get a couple of quid and then just buy the cars instead of doing the races. You currently own KF8, but you're liking the new one. Quad damage is back in the house as well. Living the dream. Thank you, man. You've got an EP3 track car. No worries, Andy, no worries. 2 minutes, that's enough time to roll a cigarette, I think. Oh. 11 o'clock. I'm again only had 3 or 4 hours sleep there this morning, so I did, and I haven't had any food yet the day as well. I can feel an emptiness inside. I need some food. I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 more races. Turbo, will we say it's the best of 3? The best of 3 from now. Right now it's 0-0. The best of 3. I'll do 3 more races. In fact, the best of 3 means if I win the next 2 in a row, it's over. What do we think? Because 3 races will end up after midnight as well. Hello Matthew, nice to see you, man. How are you? How's the DR bar looking? We weren't really making much on the main account. No one's really been on today. I mean, Keys on his American account, I believe so he was today, so I haven't seen any. The only top guy that was seen was Test account, and his ratings isn't even that high on that Test account. So it's not. It's clearly a second account, but yeah, hardly making. We could have streamed all night on the main account and got first place every race, and really nothing there to make. You'd have been lucky if you made 400 or 500 DR points. So it was a good. I changed my mind about how long have we been on this one now. 104 minutes ago, so about 115 minutes ago, maybe a couple of hours ago, we decided that it was a good opportunity to bounce on the second account and win a few races, because the second account's DR is well down at the minute. If it was a popular Monday night, the ratings on the second account isn't even high enough to get us in the top split if a lot of the fast guys all turn up. So this is an opportunity this week as well to try and get the both accounts up. Just so as we can have crop results in top split. Quite a few crop results up there in daily races, and continue to stay up there. We need fast guys in, but if we want to get that DR up anymore on the main account, we really need fast guys in. I'll try and improve my quality time in it as well, just to help out in case no fast guy, in case we've scared the fast guys away. Yeah, we didn't scare Mr. Test Count away, aka Igor Fraga. Yep, that's who we think it is. He's the hot favourite. Maybe Pepe, but Fraga's my favourite. Keep pushing, sir. Doing good. Thank you very much. Ollie Hill has become a member. Ollie, you dirty dog. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ollie. You're a gentleman. Welcome aboard. Not that you weren't already aboard anyway, Ollie. You were already aboard. But thank you very much. Good luck, Turbo. Good luck. I don't know if Turbo answered me. In my head, Turbo, it's the best of 3. It's the best of 3. I checked that stuff, didn't I? I did. Again, Let's try and drive away. It's quite nice taking a wee chunk of that there one as well, you know. So it is. Kind of straight lining that a wee bit more. Awful, needs a huge lift. Oh my god, Stephen, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Just got the all clear. Nice, Tim, nice. Thank goodness. Hopefully that's you able to sit back and chill out and relax now. After nailing the life out of the very first section, we've done nothing. All kinds of mistakes. Like, the sun's not out the same. The clouds or something must change in this. It's not exactly the same weather every time. It's definitely a lot duller than what other races have been. Is he on his own back or is LFC? LFC still with him as well. Playwright is in the house. Chucks is in the house. Nice to see you guys. How are you, Playwright? Haven't seen you in a while. Hard daily to win. I admit I can't believe how good I've been going this week on the daily. So I can't. I've been slightly OP. Nice to see you. Thanks very much for hopping in. Again, he'll be right on the edge of the slip as we start on our lap. Oh, the race was on now, and he's got the advantage. 30 tires for us around here. Right with us, 2 of them right with us. We could end up with a 3rd place here. The tires clean, right, the field clean. Big coconuts, Stephen, big coconuts. Telling you, there's time to be made there. We'll start taking that there chunk. That's makes that corner way easier. That felt pretty stable over that as well. Right, they must have made a wee mistake there or something. I hope they get into a race. Why would they not get into a race? Again, need another couple of tenths down this wee left-hander at least. Keep us safe. Aha, that was poor, that was poor. Oh, we'll give him a tenth there. We're meant to make a tenth there. And Gain's on us there as well. It's on. He's going to be in the slip for sure. Although I hope you two boys have a race back there and don't even think about making friends with each other. He's dropped your man a wee bit. Turbo, leave me alone, man. We said it was best of 3 before we go to bed. He's busting to go 1-0 up. Come on. Right back in the slip. Come on, man. Good call, Shell. Drop in late. There you go. That's a much better drop in. Oh, fuck me. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Did we drop you? Turbo, what did drop you? Did you see me doing that there? That's fucking. That's the way to do it. You have to drop into that stuff late. Car just sticks. Time lost all through there. Come on, bring it home. Yeah, Turbo's hauling ass lately. He's been hauling ass lately. Knucklehead, welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for hopping in. Apologies for missing you in the chat. Ollie never doubted me at all, even when you looked a wee bit frightened, Scotty. I still knew that you sprinkle that magic when it mattered. Surely they can't get me back like now. He is going to send a bit of a... He'll push hard. We've threw a couple away right at the end here. Granny mode engaged. One 0 Turbo, 1-0. I win the next one, I'm going to bed. Still 42 in, chilling out with me as well. We've got really good numbers in the day stream. You took a hell of a chunk off me there at the end of that straight. Was my brakes flickering or anything there? At the end, I can't say I thought we had that easy peasy. I was a wee bit nervous at the end there when I looked at the time. $14.15 overall. Let's go to bed. We're trying to, to beat the 14.14 as well. Hello, Babas. Thank you. Thanks for hopping in. Thank you guys. Well done, Turbo. And LFC as well. LFC, clearly a lot of pace here. Also, Max is just refusing to use anything else. Only the Porsches on GT7, isn't he? He must just love them. Thank you, Emery. What do you think, Turbo? Do you think there's a big comeback on for you if you beat me in this next one? Ooh, there'll be a final event of the evening, a decider, where me and you might want to win it so much we'll get last and one before the last. But who will be the one before the last? Hopefully it'll be me, and I'll go to bed faster than you. Tiredness is kicking into me now as well, lads. With no grub or anything in me today, and up all night last night, and then back, fell asleep about 9 this morning, back awake for 11:30, 12 when my mum and dad called down. The comeback has to happen. So you have a third race. I know it would be painful for you, Turbo, to be stuffed 2-0. You know, I understand the pain that you would feel. But prepare yourself, man, because that shit could happen live on stream. Luckily for you, there's only 44 of us here. Will not spread that. Well, no one will clip that shit, I don't think. If I stuff the life out of you here and just drive away and smash my 14-14 best. You're rolling an R1 before the race. You're going down. He's went back to the old psychological warfare, guys. He's talking shite in the chat. Usually when Turbo talks shite in the chat, I talk a bit of shite back to him. And he dies. He crumbles. So he does. I'm not sure why you're coming back to these tactics. This mental warfare is not the game for you, Turbo. We are OP at the mental warfare, sir. Bring it on. I'm going to try and stuff you by 5 seconds. That's my challenge. I'm just going to drive away. No catching me, man. Or I'll die. How does that sound? Read the flipping chat. Yes, sorry. It does take things a while to sink in. LFC is Babas. Babas, nice racing, man. You have a lot of pace on this track as well. And Consta is now the fastest in the world in that car, and he'll be starting in front of us anytime he comes back, and I'm sure he'll be in that car more than likely if he's used it for qualifying. So it'll be hard to get any points off him throughout the rest of the week, even if he does come back, unless we improve the qualifying, and he's had a 59.7. I don't see that. Or he had a 58.7 or something, didn't he say? We'll try and improve that. Like, we might hit lucky and just stick a full lap together. Dave is going to do the same. Lads, you're making me jealous. You're killing me with all this. You're stretching out, smoking fat ones. And I'm sitting here with cigarettes, just killing myself with cigarettes, tobacco, just killing me. So it is. Not even making me feel lovely and relaxed and chilled out. Turbo's quite lucky. I don't have a smoke, because the amount of shite I'd be talking would be hard for Turbo to stick for sure. Top list, Scotty, I'm not sure what that means, but I'm on top chat if you mean yes. Let's click on live chat. Sorry. There's Knucklehead there. Hello, Knucklehead. If I've missed something there, if anyone was asking a question, feel free to spam that stuff rather than have me scroll back. We could be here for a while if I start scrolling back. I think I'm maybe gonna retire from scrolling back in the chat, you know. The world top times you wanna see, there they are. Still a couple of vipers hanging in there. A 56.3 we're down to now. Who's got fat ones? Turbo smoking fat ones. And Dave is talking about smoking fat ones now as well. So they are. And I'm sitting here without a fat one. Although, on the bright side, I suppose we are sober and sensible. Thanks to orange juice. Are you still the fastest with a G70? No, Consta is now the fastest with a G70. We were in second place yesterday. So there's our main account. We were the fastest in the world in that car, but then that guy improved. And then before I started the stream, I bounced on my second account, and I was then the fastest in the world again. But then JJ says to me in the middle of the stream, he says, Scotty, go and check the times. And I thought it was him. I thought JJ had beat my time the way he said it. But it wasn't JJ. Where is he? There he is there. Consta. A 59.7. I've a chance of that, you know. I've definitely a chance of improving on that again. I thought he was quicker. If we can stick a lap together, and again learnt a wee bit. I mean, every day we're learning a wee bit. On the way through this here first section, need to start taking a big chunk of that there and trying to straight line it. Let's have a wee go at it now as well. It just gives you more momentum around that whole wee section, I think. This bit here, coming down to this here bit, we just start trying to be ridiculously aggressive and taking the chunky out. Look at that, that is, fuck's sake, that could be 3/10 of a second. That could be 3/10 of a second there if you just push hard and nail the life out of that. And there's definitely, I just keep finding more time and more time. You know what I mean? You accidentally hit a line and you're like, oh, hold on a minute, that's a bit better there. Every single time I come back to this track, without fail, I'm just like, there's another couple of seconds. Alright, I said sober, agreed, sensible. I don't know. I think we've been pretty professional this stream. I really do. I don't recall a red face in this one. Excuse me. Check my DR. My DR I've hardly moved, man. I was a bit disappointed. I thought it would have jumped up a shitload each race. It hasn't. It hasn't. If there had been half decent guys in the lobby, it would have jumped up a shitload. So it would have, but if half decent guys come in, I'll want to be on my main account and try and get up to 90. It just just so as I can say, I've been there and done that, wore the t-shirt, take a selfie of myself in front of that wee bar there. That's still not even up to 60. You'd be lucky if that's 55, 56. But again, hopefully before the end of the week, if the fast guys do get back on, if we're on our main account, and once we feel like there's no more DR to be made on the main account, without maybe doing 15 real badass races in a row, then if fast guys is on, we should maybe bounce onto a second account, because we have a handful of good, top splitters in the lobby. Then that would jump up quite dramatically, I reckon. How long have we got? Oh, there was 40 odd seconds left to go. It was 1-0 to Scotty Senior in the best of 3 between him and Turbo, and we'll even say that Babas is included in that. 3 of us in a best of 3. So it could end up we're on here for another few races rather than just me against Turbo. If Babas gets a win and then Turbo gets a win, there could be an extra race. But I don't want that. Like, I just want to drive away from you now and go to bed, get something to eat, have some sleep. Emery was watching Key earlier, and test account to finish the Green Hell in 14:03. Man, he's ridiculously fast. He was having a lurk here earlier. He was in 2 of our races, and I was hauling. He was on pole and I was in second, and he stuffed the life out of me. 2 races in a row, he finished in 14:03, and then I asked him. I just says, please, if you're lurking, will you turn up in the next race in a G70? And in the next race, he turned up in a G70, and we hung with him a bit better. He still hauled ass, like I think he beat us by 5 or 6 seconds instead of like 12 or 13 seconds. So he did, but yeah, ridiculous amount of pace. And we had a check at the replay, and his connection, when you're looking at the replay, looks like Fraga's connection. Frog is my hot favourite now, as to who it is, because I've watched 3 or 4 replays of Fraga, and his connection is glitchy, and you could easily think that's a hand control player. All or nothing. Yes, good luck, boys, good luck. Hopefully I'm going to bed after this one. Let's go one more time. And I want to try and drive away and beat you by 5 seconds. Oh, letting it all hang out there didn't fucking work for us, did it? Oh, he's in the slipstream already. Oh, we might have to stay up a wee bit later. Shouldn't try that line in the first lap, that's for sure, on cold tyres. He's going to be right on us by the time I get into a twisty section. Again, we'll take an unusual line, just because we can. Again, an unusual line just to see if he's following that shit or not. Need to drop him around this wee left. Couple of tenths on him. Another wee tenths, another 2 wee tenths. Make that 3 wee tenths turbo. Again, he'd probably be on the fringe of it by the end of the straight. Right, drop in dead late. Not in the groove. He's in it. Leave me alone. Look at him. He fancies a piece of me. He's been hauling ass around this here section as well, so he has. Last couple of races. Come on, drop him, man, drop him. Good corner. Go, go, go. Risk it, hold it in. Dropped. And again. Gimme. That was nice. .7, and I'm not happy with that turbo. I'm planning on hauling ass, man. 5 seconds. It's not even turbo. It's LFC. You boys in a race back. They are in a race side by side. Knuckleheads, thank you very much. Night, man. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one. I'll be hopefully heading there myself at the end of this race. It looks like we're doing exactly what we predicted we were going to do. We've made a few mistakes as well. Like, I don't think the 14-14's on, but we might as well keep pushing, you know. If we crash and we die, then we've another race to try and go to bed faster than them. So we'll keep trying to find the limits. Colin McRae would be over the moon. Don't feel like we'll have a chance of beating the 14. But we've hauled a bit of ass. We messed up at the start, lost quite a bit of time. But from then we have certainly hauled a bit of ass, or felt like it. Probably more time for me to be made at this here last corner as well, because I've at no point tried to find the limits of this corner. I'm always like on the brakes nice and early, off the brakes and then back on them again. It's like there's more there to be had as well. We'll go to bed with a new record. 12, 13. No! Same again. 14, 14. 2-0. Well done, Turbo. Told you I was just going to haul ass and drive away, man. Sprinkle that magic when it mattered. Oh, I'm shattered. Hello and good night, Emery. Night man, thank you very much for chilling out with us. Apologies if I missed you. Night Quad as well, thanks very much, man, for chilling out with us. Damo, that was brilliant advice, works like a charm. A million thanks. Mr. Ridgway has received all sorts of fabulous advice from Damo. Turbo, well done, man. Nice racing again today. Hauling ass. Thank you. I'm still learning, man. Are you not the same? You are the same. I already know you're the same. You're faster today than what you were. You forced me in the pushing limits there. I mean, so you did, and then straight away within 2 races, I know where there's an hour bit of speed, a slightly different line, slightly earlier and stuff. It's like every time it never ceases to amaze me, this track. Just every time I go to it, I just I love it more and more. The closer you get to the limit, it feels so damn nice. Anyway, Tilly just got home. Nice, good to hear, Tim. Good to hear. 7.5 hours later, Tilly, Tim, enjoy the rest of your evening. Get yourselves into bed and chilled out with a wee cup of tea or something. Get your feet up and relax. Thank you very much, guys. Anyone who has joined me throughout the day on my main account, and then if you came back to join me in the second stream, thank you very much. We shall touch wood, all being safe as usual. We shall be on at some point tomorrow as well for another load of fun. This is the most fun I've had, just simply because of the pace that I've had this week. So it is. So thank you again. Take care of yourselves, and we shall catch you on the flip side. Have a good night.